Good morning. I'm Dan Glessner with Quisk, and this is Praveen Amanchurla. Quisk was founded to create a new payment type, digital cash, to bring cash into the modern mobile age. Although payment cards have been used for decades now, today 85% of all retail transactions around the world are still conducted in cash. In contrast to the money that banks make from card-based payments, banks make nothing when cash is used. We enable banks to create a new type of account and monetize the digital cash transactions.
Quisk partners with issuing banks and acquiring banks to create an open, interoperable payment network. We have a very ambitious goal. We aspire to do for cash what Visa and MasterCard have done for credit.
And unlike the literally hundreds of mobile network operator-led mobile money initiatives around the world, Quisk is uniquely bank-led, interoperable, and can be used for a much broader range of transactions. We think of Quisk as the next generation of mobile money.
We achieve this by connecting our cloud platform to various core banking systems, enabling a new type of bank account that is identified by a consumer's mobile phone number and PIN. So now, consumers can access their money in their bank without needing physical cash or cards.
Our Quisk platform can support 14 different transaction types, and we're going to demonstrate two of our newer ones. The first one is a retail purchase through in-app P2M. I'm the consumer, Praveen is the merchant, and I'd like to buy this bottle of water, and I don't have any cash, cards, or my wallet with me.
And as a merchant without any point-of-sale terminal, I simply take my phone out, tap on my Quisk MPOS app, select sale, enter the amount, say $2, hand the device to Dan.
I'd confirm the purchase amount, enter my mobile phone number, enter my PIN, and pay. And you'll see I'll shortly receive a purchase confirmation through in-app notification.
So Dan's phone number and PIN were securely captured. The transaction request was sent to Quisk Cloud Platform for processing. Dan's balance and risk limits were checked, and the transaction was approved.
So look how simple that transaction was for the consumer. All I needed to remember was my mobile phone number and my PIN. I didn't even need my mobile phone.
If Dan had paid with cash, banks would have made zero. But because Dan used Quisk, banks have an opportunity to make money off of this digital cash transaction. And as a merchant, I now have the ability to send mobile offers to my customers and encourage them to join my loyalty programs. Quisk also works with existing POS networks. For those merchants who have deployed Verifone and Ingenico terminals, they can run Quisk on those POS terminals.
So the second transaction type we'll demonstrate is bill pay. So as a consumer, I would get into my Quisk app or bank app, tap on the app, say yes, I'd like to use my fingerprint for authentication. Tap on the pull down to get to the bill pay section. Select the entity that I would need to pay. It's utility 1. Enter the amount that's due on the bill, $25.80, and hit submit.
Again, the transaction goes to Quisk platform for processing, and funds are transferred to his utility by the end of the day. Quisk offers bank-grade security. Transaction confirmation using in-app notifications or SMS, fingerprint authentication, one-way hashing of PINs, a robust risk engine. We were also issued a US patent for some of our security features.
In many parts of the world, especially developing countries, consumers must prepay their utility bills, typically by going somewhere, waiting in line, and then often paying in cash. We enable a far superior consumer experience. In addition, if I did not have a smartphone, if I just had a feature phone, I could very easily still use Quisk to pay my bill with a simple SMS message.
So Quisk works with any mobile device and on any mobile network operator service, which means banks can reach out to the broadest possible market segment and acquire new types of customers. There are 4 billion with a B of those. those that have mobile phones but no bank accounts.
Okay, now due to time constraints, you'll have to come by our booth if you'd like to see an m-commerce app that was developed on the Quisk platform in Jamaica. This will enable, similar to the fantasy sports betting in the United States, this will enable Jamaicans to conveniently and securely make wagers using Quisk as the payment type.
Banks and central government regulators love the increased transparency, the fact that the funds are held at a local bank, and the KYC and AML elements that are built into the platform.
Okay, let's add it all up. The top 3 reasons why Quisk is the next generation of mobile money. Number 1, Quisk's model is bank-led. We work with issuing banks and acquiring banks to create an open ecosystem. We also collaborate with our bank partners to ensure that our Quisk solutions comply with all central bank regulations.
Number 2, Quisk is truly interoperable, which means any customer belonging to any bank can easily transact with other customers and other merchants belonging to any other bank within the Quisk network.
And number 3, Quisk can enable a much broader range of transaction types. We can do online payments, in-store payments using existing POS terminals, P2M, P2P, cash in, cash out at ATMs or at POS machines. This means banks can generate more revenues by participating in more transactions, as well as penetrating a new segment, the unbanked, that was previously unaddressable.
So in closing, we are working on projects with governments, banks, and merchants in United Arab Emirates and in Jamaica. We are looking for partners in other targeted geographies.
If you are with a bank and responsible for digital strategy or mobile payments, we would like to speak with you. Remember, Quisk is the next step in the evolution of money. Thank you.